Y'all. Welcome and welcome back. It's me, Mama King. I am the Divine Oracle. Welcome to another beautiful week, y'all. We're going to keep that energy. We're creating positive anticipation for a beautiful week. Living in our inner truth here, following your truth. We're living a more authentic and empowered life at this time. Your truth may be different from someone else's truth. It's okay. You don't have to prove your truth. You don't have to prove that it's the only truth, because it's not. Everyone has their own truth. You only need to live it out. You only need to be yourself. You only need to live your life. That's the only proof you need. Prove it to yourself. Following your inner truth, you develop an extraordinary faith in yourself and you strengthen your personal power. That gives you all power. Strengthening your personal power, how beautiful it is to realize who you are, who you always been. It helps you also to overcome those things in the past, the memories, the pain. When you do this, when you develop this faith in yourself and you strengthening your own personal power, the strength card in the upright, your life expands spiritually and creatively. And then things just kind of work out for you, right? So hopefully at this time you've come into a deeper understanding of what it means to respect your inner truth and to stand for it. You have to listen to what others have to say, and then you observe their actions. Observe their actions. Don't block everyone out now, because you have to be discerning. You have to have something to judge within, okay? Within your own thoughts and then those on the outside. We don't want to live in an echo chamber and have tunnel vision on a constant to where we just don't want to listen to anybody or get any new direction. You have to let something in here to make sure you are right, okay? Um, you can just observe, watch the actions of others, move slowly, but just don't follow their guidance unless you get a yes from within, unless you have some sort of resonance within. Otherwise, just wait for further elimination from within, from your spiritual self, from your inside self, from your higher self, your inside voice. Always come back to trusting yourself and your own truth. All right. Um, so you might want to give yourself what you need. Whatever it is you feel like you need, whatever you search your truth, your soul to know your truth about, whatever you need, give it to yourself. Don't wait on someone else to give it to you. When you start to seek answers, sometimes it does have to come from the outside, but it's going to be something that you're already searching for, something that you already know to be true. You just have to be reminded of it, okay? So we're talking about your soul truth, listening to your soul simple truth. This is the strength card, number 8, allowing your life to unfold naturally. You're only controlling your own emotions, okay? Being emotionally intelligent. And keeping those quick thoughts, unrestful thoughts at peace. At least, keeping them in the in between until you figure out which way you want to go. So your soul is moved by simple truths and authenticity. Things that are simple, things that are too complicated tend to make us bored or dragged out or make us feel like we've lost a lot of energy. The truth should revive you or at least keep you steady. And of course, authenticity. I feel like everybody has a BS meter right now and it's on fleek. Is that word still being used? Okay, whatever. Y'all get it. So it says the path of the soul can be different from that of the rational mind, your soul, because it's free, it's fluid, it's that water energy. Your rational mind is more air. You've got 4 cups, 4 swords energy, page of cups, page of swords energy. It can take longer to reveal itself. Okay. The emotions, the creativity, we know that that takes time. Today, listen to your soul and ask yourself, what it is you really want and what do you really need so you can give yourself that. Okay. And this, of course, is at someone at any stage, the beginning, the middle, or even at the end of a new phase or an ascension energy. Okay. Number 8, strong. Okay, so we also have anger here in the future position, the expectation, listening to the messages within your anger, and then use that for something positive. Okay, so that would be more of the alchemy energy, like turning negativity or turning lead into gold, right? Make sure you schedule some fun once a week for yourself and create a present box, something that where you wrap little gifts up for yourself or things that would make you happy and put them in a box. So when things do come a little out of whack or things get to be too frustrating or, life be life, and get yourself a present out the box. Okay. Um, Also with that, you can set yourself up a daily reward system, particularly if you manage to turn some sort of angry or frustrating situation into something positive here, respecting your anger as an expression of your passion for life. Make sure you set boundaries, and this will provide a protective force within you. Protect your emotions, protect your mind. A lot of times when people see that you are happy and at peace, no matter what chaos is going on around you, they want to poke even more. So be aware of that. Use your anger wisely. It can be a great ally to you. It is a sacred gift of power. Okay. So harnessing the anger of your or harnessing the gift of anger to liberate yourself, to awaken yourself from any self-deception and to show you where you've lacked courage. Make sure you listen to your anger, figure out why you're mad. That was a question I remember hearing from within when I was really in a frustrating time, like at the peak of it. Kids is everywhere going crazy, everybody cutting up in school, and nothing was right at home. I was working and going to school myself, so that was a lot. Just so unfocused and not really understanding what the goal was, because everything got so lost. And then I heard this voice say, "Why are you angry? Why are you so mad?" And I had to sit with that question until I figured it out. It took some time. It took some years though. And I think I'm just now getting to that answer why I was so angry, but I've worked it out and I understand how my anger can be used to heal. It's a healing flame that burns off that which no longer serves you. It's never supposed to be destructive or to harm yourself or to harm others, okay? Maybe just to separate yourself from others' energy, protect yourself, and to set these boundaries. Um, yeah, you've got to present yourself with a gift that you've earned by setting up a daily reward system. That way you're able to know what you want, know what you need, and how to give it to yourself, okay? So you're living an authentic and empowered life from this moment on. Remember, this is a general collective reading. Please keep that in mind. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Welcome to September, y'all. As above, so below. Virgo and Leo. I mean, Libra. Virgo and Libra. Leo just hanging on, right? But we've been in Virgo season for 2 weeks. So there may be a Leo in your energy, or this could represent this soul's truth. Okay. Leo could be highly aspected. You could be in the energy of Leo right now or moving forward, and grabbing your inner strength and letting things unfold and naturally. So that means to me that you've set up everything. You set up your life has been set up to with your hard work. We all have some gifts and blessings that were given to us divinely that we didn't have to earn. They were passed down through our ancestors, through the divine energy. But it does no good if we don't activate it or realize who we are and follow your truth. Okay. Open up to your plan, your soul's truth. Listening to your soul's simple truth, not making things complicated and allowing your life to unfold naturally and not controlling so much. Okay. We all tend to do that without even thinking about it. So you could be adapting to an organization, or you will. This could represent a new job, Six of Cups energy, maybe a new family, a new friend group, um, adapting to a new organization or a new group. Okay, Nine of Wands energy. That's that. It could be frustration. It also could be something that's indicating a bright idea or some sort of rich imaginations. Fire energy, preparedness. Yeah, you have a lot of you're rich in spirit. You have a vivid imaginations here. Okay, maybe that's why I'm picking up this Leo energy. And then with the anger energy, Six of Cups, we got water and fire and more water. So Nine of Cups energy, like love or wishing, using that energy to wish, to present yourself with a gift that you've earned. Okay, something that you've done the work for. All right. They also could represent a happy marriage, or maybe someone's angry over a happy marriage. There's a lot of wealth and nobility here, respectability, fate, something that's fated. Yeah, as you've been overcoming these obstacles here, so there could be some overlapping of challenges and also wish fulfillment. Um, yeah, like it's unavoidable. Somebody's going to be happily married, Nine of Cups, or this could be your wish. As above, so below. Let's take a little bit, take a look at a little bit of this tarot. Let's see, well, 11 minutes in, not bad. All right, so maybe someone's curious about the paranormal, the spiritual realm, how to operate. I'm telling you, there's more water here. Water and fire, there's spirituality. Following your soul's truth, following your truth, and using anger as your sacred ally, particularly if someone may be projecting it towards you. If you're not, if being angry is not something natural to you, it could be the shadow side of a fire sign, okay? But that could also represent some place in your chart that's fiery. Okay, you'll have to make sure that you realize what you want so that you can feed that energy for yourself, however it may present itself. You can turn it positive. We're creating positive anticipation. All right, so we do have the transformation or transitioning here following your truth from the past, Six of Cups energy with the Scorpio. So Scorpio could also be significant, or this is a transition, a transformation, the transformation coming up in the upright. Letting go of the past, maybe letting go of an organization. Yeah, Ten of Swords, a finality. That's an ending. Could have been with a lot of words, could have been with a lot of thoughts. Okay. As above, so below. The number 23 could be significant. And we have, okay, so maybe there's some sort of protection from a tower. Hmm. Because the Ten of Swords is final, but the decadence here is in reverse, or there's no abruption. We've got this Leo energy strength coming out again, having strength in adapting to an organization or a new job. So it looks like you're on your own power here. You're using your own power here to overcome a tower or to overcome. Maybe there's just no reason for a tower. Maybe you've made up your mind here, a decision to bring an end to a transformation. Scorpio, Leo. Scorpio, Leo could be significant in your story. All right. As above, so below. Let's see what that is. We have the Nine of Wands energy talking about your soul's truth, being prepared for a realization. Someone also could be out of choices about, oh, wow, we got confusion, but no delusion. Someone's not serving you or something's not serving you. Being confused, being at a stalemate is is a final decision. Whew, about an illusion. You're no longer in a delusion. There could be a lack of patience with this confusion energy. I feel like the Seven of Cups may be someone being out of choices, or maybe you feel that way. Hopefully, this video found you just in time. Okay. So, a cycle hasn't ended. This is deep. I got to figure out what this is. The soul's truth? Is there's some sort of confusion, possibly about a Capricorn or someone's service or lack thereof? Maybe someone's not following their intuition, Maybe they're following some other strength outside of them, or there could be someone who's in control. Maybe they are guiding you somewhere that you may not want to go. Let's see here. Nine of Cups and anger. This could be some sort of obsession now with an empress, or you could be this empress. She's in the upright using anger, or Negative projections for good, a positive force for good. And we have Taurus energy, Libra energy, feminine energy in the upright. Hierophant. This is a commitment, a long-term commitment, bringing moderation to, wow, temperance, balance, emotional balance, maybe no longer working, or you could have dealt with a lack of patience before. Maybe somebody's, or your chakra system could have been out of whack. I do see patience waiting for the fulfillment of your wishes. It looks like you are living an authentic and empowered life. With this Empress Hierophant, this is someone wise, who's balanced, got fire, practicality, and hopefully a high moral standard. Okay. Um, and Three of Wands, patience. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is the opposite. Somebody's being unfair, unjust, or maybe someone feels as if you've cut yourself off. That was unjust. Make sure that you know who you are and what you need so you can give yourself the gifts that you've earned. Because everything that's natural of the divine is going to come naturally, just as long as you continue to take care of yourself. Being practical and completing some cycles. So I feel like somebody's out of a delusion, or they no longer have a chance to interrupt your patience or your work or your diligence or your dedication. So let's get a little personal here. Adapting to an organization. It's good. I don't know. It could be a relationship. It's Six of Cups, group of people. So that's in emotions, feelings. It also represents the past, childhood, or innocence. Someone from the past or somebody sticking to the story from the past, not allowing some sort of divine interruption or transition. I feel like you're controlling this, or someone could be trying to control. They're staying in a karmic situation, not allowing their intuition to guide them. I don't know who that is. Someone's okay. Of course, y'all know about the story that I've been thinking about or working on. This says father, unalive the child, and they're sticking to the story. This could represent that story that's out in the public now about baby Emmanuel, or this could also represent, this is a general collective reading, your own truth, or somebody needing to follow with their truth to live a more, they're not being real. Somebody's not being real. They're not letting the divine come in. This could be bringing in, well, this father took the life of the child, sticking to the story. Let me get one more, please. I don't know what else to think about that. Okay. Separation of assets. So there's a breakup. I mean, this is serious. As above, so below. Also, this could represent spiritually, metaphorically about the father unaliving the child, that someone could have killed in memory, um or maybe somebody thinks of the situation in the past, or certain circumstance, they see it in a different way and they're sticking to that story. Someone could have been in a delusion. They see a situation a whole different way. They got a different view of it. Do have Piscean energy, so there's some sort of perspective that may be skewed, or someone's observation is different than yours, or what the truth may actually be. Nine of Wands, high honor energy. Okay, but we got karmic, or there's a lack of completion about someone's dedication to the truth. Okay, somebody's not listening, or somebody's trying to make something complicated. Someone try to present some sort of complicated challenge. Maybe a challenge appeared to be complicated here, or someone could just be stuck in their imaginations here, or they could have realized that they need to come out of this. This could be you, held in high honor. Donovan, the name Donovan, first, middle, last, and one more, please. Slade, Slade. As above, so below. All right, so with the Nine of Cups energy, the Empress energy, um, I'm gonna do the Queen of Swords in reverse separate. Being patient, or there's some sort of expectation of unfairness or some sort of separation. So Nicole, the name Nicole, somebody may have been set up, or somebody tried to set somebody up, set them up. They might have set them up for some good or for some high morals. Yeah, healthy energy. Yeah, giving yourself what you need. Presenting yourself with a gift that you've earned. Setting up a daily reward system. This is how you've overcome some sort of unfair energy, or even being in the energy of a Libra. Shaking things up here. You're shaking things up. Somebody may have a problem with this, or maybe they feel like you're doing something unfairly. Give me the Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be a judge. Yeah, a jury trial. This Queen of Swords in reverse could be impartial. This may be why she's set in reverse too. Or she's doesn't know any, there's something she doesn't know. Well, the jury trial is for, 12 people, 6 to 12 people. Um, the Queen of Swords could represent a judge, or someone who's what do you call it? Presiding over a trial. Tariq, Tariq, and one more, please. We got names. We got Nicole, Donovan, Slade, Tariq. Somebody may have taken their child. We also have Dark Priest. Mm. This is a positive reading, okay? We are creating positive anticipation. We are living an authentic and empowered life, but through challenges, through darkness, through negativity that's been projected, or that is being projected through the collective. It seems to be a worldwide thing, okay? I'm picking up on this theme across the board, okay? This is a general collective reading. Please keep that in mind. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. We do have observation, though. Pay attention. Make sure you continue to reward yourself, okay, from what you have determined you need. Separation of assets, sticking to the story, father unalive the child, high honor, Donovan, Slade, Nicole. Healthy, shaking things up. The healthy energies for this Empress here. There could be a jury trial. This could also represent some sort of spiritual trial or spiritual judgment. The name Tariq and a Dark Priest. As above, so below. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, we're getting some sort of information from a book. Something could look bleak or chaotic right now. So the problem is an older person who's not loyal, or who may not be riding with you or may not support you, but you support yourself. Okay? All right, so there is something that you're studying here, getting some information or knowledge. We did have the Page of Swords with the paranormal, so somebody's studying probably some occult knowledge, or you can also be reassessing your education, maybe wanting to gain some more wisdom. All right, either from an older person, a teacher, or you could be doing this, or you could be this teacher, the older person. There could also be a business trip, or someone could be traveling for business right now, currently, or in the near future, getting some sort of financial gain, maybe even making a money deal. Okay, remember, you're living an authentic and empowered life, so expect some good things coming here. All right, that's the way you get it. The only things that fall from heaven are the things that you were born with. The gifts, the natural gifts that you were born with, are already locked inside your DNA that just need to be brought out. Okay, that's what you're working on here. A lot of maturity, experience, wisdom, happiness, loyalty here with this Empress energy. All right, and then somebody may be reckless. This Queen of Swords could be very reckless with their thoughts, their words, or even their actions. Very impulsive energy, not stable, always on the go, and never staying still. Hope this helped you. Y'all stay blessed and grounded, and I'll see you later.